It's always fascinating to hear what NBA players say about the GOAT discussion between LeBron James and Michael Jordan. Both players have dominated their opponents in various ways while having contrasting playing styles.
And he blew the layup. The rebound is up, and they get it to Jordan. Here's trouble. 3-on-3. Jordan in deep. Jordan all the way.
With a new shot clock. Oh, great no-look to Zizic, who puts it home.
How about that?
The argument has grown more intense as LeBron James approaches the end of his storied career. Most people agree that Michael Jordan is the best NBA player in league history. LeBron James is currently one of the top basketball players in the world. This is a comparison of their track records. Both of them have played some fine games throughout their NBA careers. LeBron James, who currently plays for the Miami Heat, started his career with the Cleveland Cavaliers. For most of his playing career, MJ was a member of the Chicago Bulls, helping them win the NBA championship 6 times. Both of them have played some fine innings throughout their NBA careers. There's no disputing it, though. For some NBA players, they have chosen their GOAT. They have justifications for doing so. Even though LeBron James is still active in the NBA, many of these guys still believe he is the best player ever. In light of this, let's look at 5 NBA players that chose LeBron James above Michael Jordan as the game's most outstanding player.
Korver off the hand of LeBron, who picked up the loose ball behind the back, just like they threw it up. Peanut butter to jelly. You gotta have eyes in the back of your head.
LeBron James's former teammate, Kendrick Perkins, is another former player who hasn't been afraid to call James the GOAT. James was rated second behind Michael Jordan on ESPN's list of the top 74 players. Perkins disagreed with the ranking and argued against it on ESPN's Get Up program. He said as follows:
Michael Jordan was a killer. I'm not knocking that. But when we talk about LeBron James, he's the best all-around basketball player I ever laid my eyes on. And that's why I got him as the GOAT.
Perkins emphasized that LeBron James was the better player, as did many others. Perkins has also alluded to data that might strengthen James's case for being the greatest basketball player ever. James is on track to surpass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record as the NBA's all-time top scorer. On the other side, Gilbert Arenas is one of the rare players to have faced Michael Jordan and LeBron James. The former Washington Wizards player has frequently voiced his belief that James is the superior player. Here's what he said on Whistle's YouTube channel in January this year. The reason LeBron is the GOAT is that during pressure times, he still makes the actual right decision.
The reason that I feel LeBron is the GOAT is because during pressure times, he still makes the actual right decision versus what us fans and the public wants him to do.
The versatility of LeBron James's contributions is simply outstanding. Many supporters and experts have used this quality to create compelling cases for James's status as the GOAT. James must be on cloud 9 after hearing this. Isaiah Thomas was one of Michael Jordan's most renowned competitors ever. Through several conference final series, the two faced off against one another. When describing someone as the GOAT, Thomas has always taken into account a variety of factors. He has preferred to make that reference in the context of statistics. He's also emphasized a player's all-around abilities. In both categories, LeBron James is in the top 3. Thomas tweeted that James was the GOAT during the 2020 NBA Finals. Here is the same embed code. The best and most complete player I have seen in my lifetime is King James on and off the floor. That year, James won the NBA Finals, earning himself his 4th NBA championship and 4th NBA Finals MVP honor. That persuaded a number of admirers and observers that James truly is the finest player ever. Allen Iverson, a Hall of Famer, is one of Michael Jordan's biggest supporters. One of the few athletes who faced off against LeBron James and Michael Jordan was the answer. Despite Jordan being his favorite player, Iverson asserted that LeBron James is the one during a conversation with rapper Fat Joe. He said, "As much as I love Michael Jordan, man, LeBron James is the one," Iverson said. "He's the one, man." When Iverson was still a member of the Philadelphia 76ers, they participated on several NBA All-Star teams. In a different interview, he added that he had predicted James would be exceptional even before the player joined the NBA. Scottie Pippen was Michael Jordan's favorite teammate. He he was crucial to the Chicago Bulls, who twice in the 1990s won a hat trick of titles. Pippen has been asked to comment on the LeBron James-Michael Jordan GOAT argument in numerous interviews. One such case occurred in a 2017 edition of ESPN's First Take. Many found it surprising that the Hall of Famer ultimately chose James over MJ despite successfully playing with the latter. When asked how close LeBron is to passing Jordan, Pippen responded as follows. He won't catch him in terms of MVP, but in terms of statistics, LeBron is right there. Not just scoring, check his rebounds. He is probably ahead of Jordan. Pippen has frequently praised LeBron James. He asserted that James's Cleveland Cavaliers team, which won the 2016 NBA championship, had no assistance from anyone. James has his future in basketball to his advantage to start. He still has a few more excellent years of basketball. The coming years will allow him to win more titles and boost his stats. James can clinch the title of Most Outstanding Basketball Player if he succeeds in these upcoming years. However, he's having more difficulty than ever in winning a championship. Given his advanced age and the NBA's culture of intense competition, it will be challenging for him to win more titles. Every NBA team has significantly improved, making winning a championship in the current NBA more challenging. James has joined or created super teams to address this problem and has faced much criticism compared to Jordan for his utilization of super teams. One of James's most significant obstacles to becoming the greatest of all time is this. From his Big Three era in Miami to his unbeatable tandem with Anthony Davis, James's triumphs are being criticized by many. They believe he has been carried by his association with super teams. If he keeps receiving assistance from other superstars, his future victories may be tarnished. He may be seen as less significant than Jordan. People frequently debate and claim that if athletes in the 1990s had the resources that current athletes have, they'd be just as good. As a result, the level of competition can't really be compared. Furthermore, it's unfair to compare how the NBA plays now with how it did before. It's impossible to say whether one athlete would have performed better in the other's era. When discussing this category, it will primarily come down to personal preference. Many people believe it to be Michael Jordan on one side. Throughout his 15-year career, he received hundreds of honors. They included a record 6 Finals MVPs during the Chicago Bulls' 6-title winning streak. On the other side, LeBron James stands out in his 17th season as an NBA player. He's a 16-time All-Star and 3-time Finals MVP. This excellent discussion has sparked a rift in the basketball community. Each side brings out its arguments and defends them until the end. What if we told you that neither of these two basketball giants is the GOAT? How will you respond? We can only readily select a GOAT once we demonstrate that one era was or is superior to the other. Dynamic and highly gifted players have been in every position during the NBA's brief existence. Many of them were far better than LeBron James or Michael Jordan. Here, selecting a GOAT becomes quite problematic. No, we cannot. This indicates that the title of GOAT is subjective. As a result, we are unable to make a decision. Jordan and James are unquestionably the best players in NBA history. Both individuals have contributed significantly to the game of basketball. The NBA will continue to benefit from their impact for many years to come.